It's been an interesting 3 weeks for me. I broke my foot 3 weeks ago, and I've been kind of limping around the building. I had a boot on, thank God today, got the boot removed, so that's good news. But it's like, it's interesting how many people pay attention to you when you have like an injury. Everywhere you walk, it's like, what? Gotcha. But like everywhere you walk, it's either like, you get this look from people who are older than you, like, you should have known better. You're old like us, you know. So, because I was playing basketball and I got injured, or just what's wrong? How's your foot? Lots of attention. And one day I was like rushing to get somewhere, and I kind of knew the person. They're like, "What happened?" I was like, "It's from Hashem. Hashem did it, and Hashem will take care of it." And I like just kept walking by. Like so many people like had kept asking me about it. So when it comes to this, it's like it's hard to have like an injury or even more so a disability. It makes you really stand out in the community, to be different. And we have to think about this when we approach a law in our Parsha about a Kohen who has a blemish, can't serve in the temple, can't serve, do the sacrifices. And so the question is why we would think you want to be as inclusive to a Kohen with a blemish as you could, because you're coming into Hashem's temple. Should be an inclusive place, and so it stands out that they're excluded. And the Torah brings a few examples. It says, "What's an example of a blemish? Someone's blind or lame, whose nose has no bridge, who has one limb longer than the other, broken leg or broken arm, who has abnormally long eyebrows." Okay, and some say it's a unibrow. So there's different things that disquiet. Rambam brings 140 of these. 140. So what's the explanation behind it? So one explanation is that you only should bring perfect things to the temple. That's a difficult one in terms of modern sensibilities. So one idea I thought about with a bat mitzvah student, Naomi Kott, when she wrote her bat mitzvah speech, was that perhaps it's trying to protect these Kohanim. You know, there's a lot of the work in the temple is difficult. You know, it's a lot of movement with your arms, with your hands, your eyes. You need to see properly. Perhaps we're afraid that in some way these Kohanim could get injured in some way. I know you might be thinking, "Oh, so what does the long eyebrows have to do with it?" It could be perhaps like when they viewed certain Kohanim with certain blemishes, they viewed like in their time that their health was like, they're vulnerable. Or their health was their health was like on a low level in some way. Compromised. That was what I was looking for. Thanks. And so therefore they try to keep them away and protect them. And so that could be a message. Like I shared one example of like feeling different, feeling separate due to an injury. But really there's a lot of reasons why people can feel separate and distanced and alone in our community. Perhaps this way of understanding this law reminds us to try to do our best to protect them and make them feel safe.